everyone. Now, let's learn the first point of the general introduction to Jingluo and acupoints. The concept of Jingluo and the composition of Jingluo system. What is Jingluo? Jingluo is a pathway through qi and blood flow of the body. It includes the meridian and the collectory. Jing means track and path. The meridian is the main track of the Jingluo system. Since Jingluo system runs up and down and contacts the interior and exterior of the body, it is a trunk. Luo means network or branch. Collectory is a branch of the meridian. It is crisscrossed like lead around the whole body. There are many records about the concept of the Jingluo in Asian literatures. For instance, in the chapter Mai Du of Ling Shu, it said, meridian is deep, the lateral branch is collectory, and embranchment of the collectories is the floating collectories. That point out the meridian is inside, and the collectory is branched and lateral. In addition, the embranchment of the collectory is a floating collectory. Besides, the chapter Mai Du of Ling Shu recorded that the visible Jingluo, which distributes in shallow area, is a collectory. The meridian is too deep to see. It indicated that the collectory meridian is shallow, and the meridian is deep and invisible. A physician of the Ming Dynasty, Li Chan, the guide, pointed out, the Jing means path, straight path. Collectory is branch of the meridian. This demonstrated that the meridian is main track and the collectory is branch. Then, what are the characteristics of meridian and collectory? The classification of the meridian and collectory is many following 6 aspects. First, in terms of the sense, meridian is a path, and collectory is a network. Second, in terms of the status, meridian is longitudinal, straight and long, and collectory is lateral, small, and short. Fourth, in terms of depth, meridian travels deeply, and collectory goes shallowly. Fifth, in terms of quantity, the number of meridians is limited, while the number of collectories is countless. There is no specific number expected for the 15th collectories. That's why some Asian traditional Chinese doctors say that the collectories are uncountable. In addition, in terms of function, the meridian runs up and down and contacts the inside and outside of the body. It is the dominant pathway for qi and blood to flow and circulate. However, collectory is crisscrossed as a lead around the whole body. It supplies the function of the system and serves as a bond and irrigation to the circulation of the qi and blood. The function is to supply to contact the places where the meridians cannot reach. Next, let's learn the Jingluo theory. Jingluo theory is to investigate the circulated distribution of human Jingluo system of physiological function, pathological changes, and their relationship with organs. Then, what is the Jingluo system? The Jingluo system is connected and composed by meridian and collectory. The Jingluo system is composed by several parts. This is a figure of the composition of the whole Jingluo system. The first part of the Jingluo system is a meridian, which include the 12 regular meridians, the 8 extra meridians, and the 12 divergent meridians. Then, let's learn the collectory, which include the 15 collectories, the tertiary collectories, and the superficial collectories. Finally, due to the pertaining and communicative relations. The meridian pertains to Zhangfu organs interiorly. The meridian pertains exteriorly are the 12 meridian sinews and the 12 cutaneous regions, so that we can sum the Jingluo system up with a formula. 14.2 and 15, 8 extra, the meaning, the floating collectories. The 12 regular meridians are the significant part of the Jingluo system. So, what are the 12 regular meridians? They are the significant part of the system, and they are the general name of 3 yin meridians of hand, 3 yang meridians of hand, 3 yang meridians of foot, and 3 yin meridians of foot. The role of the 12 meridian is to collect the Zhangfu organs, run qi blood, soak and nourish the whole body. Let's learn their characteristics. The 12 regular meridians have a specific transmission routes. We are all required to know it full well. So, let's see this table of the 12 meridians. Composing of 6 yang meridians and 6 yin meridians. The second main part of the meridian system is 8 extra meridians. What are the 8 extra meridians? They have special functions beyond the 12 regular meridians. This word can be pronounced as Ji, means odd. It has a trait of odd number, so it can be called the 8 odd meridians, so that they have no exterior and interior, and pertaining and communicating relationships. While these characters can also be pronounced as Qi, means different. It means that the 8 extra meridians are different from the 12 meridians. Without regular distribution and pertaining and communicating relationships as the 12 regular meridians, this is a graph of the 8 extra meridians, with Du meridian, Ren meridian, Chong meridian, Dai meridian, Yin Wei meridian, Yang Wei meridian, Yinqiao meridian, and Yangqiao meridian. The third part of the Jingluo system is the 12 divergent meridians. They stem from the 12 regular meridians. Their function is to strengthen the connection between 2 meridians in interior and exterior relationship. That's the reason why we call them the embellishment of the regular meridian. They are significant embellishment. The characteristics can be demonstrated by 4 words. First, separate, means they come out of the limbs, leaving the regular meridians. Second, enter, means they travel from the limbs into the body cavity, distributing it. Third, exit, means they come out of the chest, the body cavity, and the head and neck regions, and then travel sharply to the head and face. Fourth, link means they reconnect with the exterior and interior meridians on the head and face. The divergent yin meridians accessed sharply from the head and neck region and linked with the yang meridians, which have an exterior and interior relationships. The divergent yang meridians accessed sharply from the head and neck regions and link with the relevant regular yang meridians. This is what we call the 6 links. The next part of the Jingluo system is the 15 collectories. The 15 collectories are the largest collectories, but sometimes they can be the 16 collectory. They are named after meridians which they pertain to. For example, the collectory of the long meridians of hand tie-in is named after the arc point where it branches. So, they are named after the branch point as well as the specific arc points, like the collectory of hand tie-in is Liequ. This is how did their name come up. The distribution characteristics of the 15th collectories mainly include the following aspects. First, the trajectories of the 12 regular meridians branches from the original meridians below the elbows and knees of the limbs. Then, travel towards another meridian has an exterior and interior relation. Ring meridian trajectory branches from the jewel below the sternum xiphoid cartilage and is distributed to the abdomen, the whole abdomen. Dual meridians trajectory branches from the changqiang below the coccyx, then ascends to the head and face. Also, it then tries to link the full tie-in meridians on the back. In addition, the large spleen trajectory is mainly originated from the underarm part and then spread to the chest flanks. This is a distribution characteristics of the 15 meridians. The fifth part of the Jingluo system is the 12 muscle regions. What are the 12 meridians? Sinews. They have the nomenclature as well as the 12 regular meridians. For example, the meridian sinews of the hand tie-in. The distribution characteristics of them mainly include the following three aspects. First, the travel from the ends of the limbs to the head. The branch from the ends of the limbs and go upwards. They are sent to the head and body, travel on the body surface, yet enter the vessels. They do not connect any vessel. The phenomena of unite, gather, disperse, communicate has shown during the process of the course and the distribution. That is the second characteristic of the 12 meridian sinews. Third, the 12 meridian sinews can be classified into through hamstrings and soft hamstrings. The tough hamstrings mainly distribution on the back and lateral aspect of the limbs. Thus, we can call them young hamstrings. The soft hamstrings mainly distribution on the chest and abdomen and the medial aspect of the limbs, so we can call them in hamstrings. The next part of the meridian system is the 12 continuous regions. What are the 12 continuous regions? Su Wen, Pi Bu Lun told that a variety of meridians and trajectories are distributed in continuous regions. What's the meaning? It means that the area of 12 regular meridians course and distribution are served as a distribution of the 12 continuous regions, and their course and distribution are as well as the 12 regular meridians. Let's know their characteristics, as the rules of the distribution are according to the 12 regular meridians. The course of the 12 continuous regions differ from the Jingluo. The meridians are in the shape of a line. The trajectories are in the shape of a network. But the continuous regions are areas, so that they have a different distribution range for expanding the distribution of the Jingluo system and the range of the qi blood irrigation.